Hey, good evening, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. It's Tuesday, so let's do a Tuesday scrape. Yeah, I'm bringing them back. I missed you guys. Really? No, I can't stay away from the intertubes. What can I say? I'm an addict. Hey, and like the news said today, gaming is an addiction. Intertubing is an addiction. That's it. So let's get shaving. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope your week is going good. Mine's so far so good. I've got 24 hours worth of growth. Had a nice shave yesterday with the German 37, the Razor Rock German 37, and the Dr. John's, not Dr. John's, Uncle John's. It's just cake. Still got a little reaction to it. Not as bad as the first time, so I think I'm going to use it few and far between. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about tonight's shave, Tuesday scrape. Let's do it. Boar brush, wet shave club, soap. Probably can't even read this anymore. Little Tim's Mahogany Lavender for the shaver because it's on camera. Try a shavette. This is the Magic Shave. I've got that Dole blade that I used on Sunday, second use. Got a little pre-shave action going on, a little PAA cube. Some nice menthol action. Just to enhance the goodness of the Little Tim's. Probably throw in a head shave tonight. We'll be using the ATX, Headblade ATX. Let's get going. Anyway, so hope everybody's doing good. I am doing good. Nothing much to report since Sunday. Had an impromptu day off of work today. Back was a little achy. Not terrible, just a little achy. Woke up and decided, well, I had time in my sick bank, so I wasn't going. Hung out all day. Read a little books, watched a little TV, watched a little YouTube. Was happy to not be at work. I saw Mr. Johnny Johansson put in a nice run with his shavette. I do believe he'll get there. Watched a couple other videos from some fine folks. Everybody's doing their thing and it's great. I love it. I've just come to the realization that real life is dumb. It's full of work and drama and fighting. And I just want to be online. Not really. No, man. I enjoy interacting and communicating with you fine folks out there in YouTube land. Still not spending a lot of time on Facebook. A little bit on Twitter. Twitter's getting dumb. Like I've said before, I follow mostly comic book stuff on Twitter. And man, there's just so much drama. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do it. Instagramming. I still do a little Instagramming, mostly Sundays and weight updates, which I haven't been too proud to update lately. I'm still fat. Getting fatter by the day, I think. Haven't been doing real good with my meal preps. I've gotten lazy with the cooking and the cleaning. So I've put on more than a few pounds. But it is what it is. I heard a guy who struggled with his weight his whole life. He made a really true statement. He said, in my entire lifetime, I've gained and lost probably close to 1,000 pounds. And I understand that for sure. I mean, I'll drop 30, 40, 50 pounds, get lazy, get complacent. Before I know it, 30, 40, 50 pounds right back on. Just like this go around back in December, decided to get back on track with it all. Went from 281 to 235, and as of Sunday morning when I do my weigh-ins, about 252, I think. Somewhere between 250 and 252, I don't remember exactly. Either way, gained that weight back. Disappointing. Not disappointed in myself. I mean, I am, but I'm not beating myself up over it. I know where my weaknesses are. And I just got to figure out how not to fall back into those old habits. But it's neither here nor there. The habit I do want to fall back into is these regular shaves. It's funny, I was hanging out with my brother on Sunday after Father's Day. Went over to visit him and my brother-in-law. And we were sitting around chatting. They found out about my YouTube channel. Of course, I took quite a bit of ribbing. I don't think they'll ever watch it, but they ribbed me about it. But they were also kind of interested in, like, how to generate income, and they were like, hey, we'll subscribe and we'll tell our friends to subscribe. I wasn't quite sure about that. I don't know if I could handle the embarrassment and the ribbing from them and their friends. I love my brothers and my brother-in-law and their friends, but if it's one thing I've noticed over the years is that him and his friends are pretty brutal when it comes to the roasting and ribbing, and gosh, I don't know if I could take it. I'm a pretty sensitive fella, you know. But the point of the story is talking with them about YouTubing and stuff like that. Just kind of made me realize of all the hobbies I have, this is probably my most enjoyable, the one I enjoy the most. And it's not the shaving. I mean, I would definitely do traditional shaving if you know, if I didn't YouTube. I would still do this. But YouTubing has kind of added an entire, there's some soap, and it just made it a whole different level. It's a whole different hobby, and it's enjoyable, and it's something I enjoy doing. Whether anybody watches them or not, or anybody comments or not, it's just fun. I think Flash Boredom said it best when Trevi B was talking about dropping out of YouTube. you know, he was just, he said it's more for me, it's more for him than for anybody else. And I tend to agree. I think it's fun. I think it's therapeutic just to talk or not talk. But the interaction from the community, the support and the friendship, I mean, I can't tell you, like I said, I probably mentioned it before, I can't tell you how many people reached out to me to make sure I was doing okay when I, you know, announced that I was dropping out of some of the Facebook groups and cutting back on my videos and all that stuff. Everybody was so concerned. And it's not because I'm anything special, because I'm just a fat bald guy that shaves in front of a mirror, in front of a camera. But it really speaks to the quality of people in this community, and the way we've supported each other, reached out to each other. And I think, as weird as it sounds, kind of built some genuine relationships or friendships, at least as genuine as is possible, you know, in virtual reality. But I tell you what, this may speak to the quality of folks who I've surrounded myself with online, or the lack of quality of my real life friends. But I think I get more satisfaction and camaraderie from you guys than some of the folks I hang out with in real life. So kudos to all you fine folks. Appreciate your support, your compassion, and your comments. And I ain't going anywhere soon, I have decided. So there you go. Cincy, if you watch this, brother, you can have the Tuesday scrape. Just let me know, I'll rename it something else. I've also been considering over the past day or so changing up my YouTube game a little bit. You know, my channel's got a lot of random videos. It's mostly shaving stuff, but I've been thinking of just adding different playlists. Just to kind of expand the channel and show, I don't know, explore different interests online, see what kind of interest there may be out there for people to watch. I thought about maybe starting a second channel and doing something completely different, but I think it's enough time and whatnot keeping up with one. I've tried to, in the past, I've tried to have like separate Instagram accounts, one for my personal stuff and one for my weight loss stuff, and that, even that in and of itself was just a big hassle. So I shut them all down and I'm just kind of doing everything under one account. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I mean, my account's already got some, my YouTube account's already got some random stuff on it, some cooking videos and some spicy food challenges or whatever. So I don't know, I might see what other things I can do. Been thinking about doing some comic book reviews. There seems to be a pretty decent audience for that, and I think it would be interesting. But I don't know, we'll see. Right now, it's shaving. And this shave's going pretty good. That dull razor on the second use is a little rough. Could also be my face is still just a bit tender. From yesterday's shave, from the reaction I had with that chocolate soap. So I don't know. But it was a good shave yesterday. I didn't get quite as much tingle on that soap as I had the first time I used it. I'd be sure. I was sure to really lather it up until it was white and used plenty of water. But I still, about on the third pass, I think, I started getting some tingles. But that could have just been razor burn from the shave itself. Sometimes that German 37 can be a little harsh with the wrong blade, and I was using a Supermax Platinum, which haven't been great blades, but I wanted to see how it would work in there. So, but I put the splash on and my face was on fire, so there's something in the formula of the fragrance. That doesn't quite agree with me. That's okay. I think for an every now and again shave, it'll be fine. And if not, hey, that's what they make Benadryl for. No, it'll be good. All right. I think that's that. 3 passes down, get rinsed off. Well, that ain't bad at all. Nope. Oh, I got a little crooked there. A little higher on one side than the other. Oh well. All right, let's get this head shave going. Son of a gun! So messy. What was it? I think it was Kai. Triska commented on my video. He said, What did he say? He said if the soap's not flying, it's not a sea kefir shave or something like that. That was a good one. Pretty good. I'm a messy son of a gun. It's probably a good thing I live alone. If I had a wife or a girlfriend or a roommate, holy smokes, they'd probably be mad. I remember, who was it? Was it Ronnie? Ronnie Greer? Always said that his wife griped about the state of the bathroom after his shaves. Anyway, I clean it up after every shave. So it's not a big deal. I mean, I wipe down the mirror and I wipe down the counter, and sometimes if I get soap on the floor, I don't. I'm not too diligent to mop it up, but I run a towel over it. It ain't bad, right? All right, son, done. So I'm going to try something new uploading these videos. I'm going to try, I built a new computer the other day. Bought a El Cheapo computer, just completely gutted the hard drive, added a solid state drive to it so that it would run really fast and lean, and I want to see how it works for video editing, if it uploads these videos any faster than like 3 hours, I think is what it takes my phone to do it. On my old computer, using, what was it, Windows Movie Maker, it took even longer. So I want to see if I can transfer these off of my phone onto that really lean computer and see if it processes them and uploads them any faster. I know part of that has to do with computer speed. Yeah, I mean internet speed. But I'll never escape that because I can't make my internet any faster. Because I'm not fancy and I don't have cable internet. I have DSL. So, because I ain't paying for cable. It's dumb. They make you, at least in this area, local cable companies, they try and tell you that they don't have just an internet only plan. You have to buy cable to get cable internet, which is, one, it's a lie, and two, it's stupid because I don't want cable. But so anyway, I'm stuck with DSL. It's not the fastest, but I think if I can get these to at least upload within a couple of, 1 or 2 hours, as opposed to 3, I'll be happy. And it will also allow me to port them off of my phone, put them on my computer, set them to upload, and then I can take my phone with me, like on Sundays. And that way I don't have to worry about not having my phone, because if I take my phone, to church or wherever, burns up all my data trying to upload this video, and it still takes me about 3 hours, I think, 3 to 4 hours to upload a 30-minute video, which seems kind of ridiculous, but hey, what do I know? So anyway, I've talked about a lot of stuff, but not about the shave much at all. It's a good shave. Face shave was fine. That dull blade is, like I said, I don't know anything about those blades. It was a good blade the first shave with it. The first couple strokes were a little rough, but it smoothed out. Second shave with it, not terrible, not great. But yeah, it was in a blade sampler, and it just said dull. And it was wrapped in white wax paper. So I don't know if it's stainless or platinum or diamond edge or super stainless or titanium. If I had to guess, probably a rebranded Derby. But once again, I'm a terrible YouTuber. I don't research that stuff. I'll leave that to the pros like, you know, Chad Murphy. And speaking of, I haven't watched enough of his videos. He does great videos, but I just never seem to get around to watching his videos. So if you haven't checked him out, I'm sure you probably have. He's got a pretty big channel, pretty good channel. CD Shaving Murphy. Go give him a look-see. He does reviews mostly, soaps and razors, or soaps and blades. Yeah, likable guy, good content. Go give him a look-see if you haven't already. So as of right now, I'm going to be just porting these videos directly, if needs be, and I figure out that I'm going to start doing different things with my YouTube channel. I may invest in a like a video editing suite so that I can try and do some sweet videos and edits and all that fancy stuff. Probably not, because I'm lazy. But you never know. Somebody, a guy named John or Joe, one of my previous videos a week or so ago asked me how the house hunting was going. It's not. Okay, I don't want to say I gave up on it, but I kind of put it on hold. Some wonky stuff is happening at work. So I put that on hold just because I don't know what's going to happen in the near future. And some people will say, well, if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you're never gonna get the perfect moment. It's kind of like, hey, I want to wait till I have a kid till I'm financially stable or make $1 million or whatever. It's not that. That's not what I'm doing. I have a fair amount of money saved for a down payment, all that good stuff. My biggest concern right now is my job is pretty unstable. As I've mentioned before, part of a kind of a pilot program at work where we're doing some different stuff and not actually ambulance work, which is good because of my broken back. But in the past 4 years, we started off with 9 employees in this pilot program. 9 employees, paramedics, and 1 program manager. As of the 15th of June, we're down to 3 paramedics and a program manager. So they're slowly whittling us away. I've got a sneaking suspicion that we may completely lose funding or lose another position or so come the next budget year. Only time will tell. No matter what happens, it's in God's hands. I can't control it. All I can do is go to work and do my job to the best of my ability. But all that being said, if that pilot program goes away, I can't work on an ambulance, so I will be unemployed. Not the time to be buying a house. So it's all on hold, anybody who was wondering. I hadn't talked about it in a while, but somebody asked, so I figured I'd put it out there. All that being said, I am done shaving. Thank you guys and gals so much for sticking around. That's a pretty decent shave. I'll tell you what, let's do post, I'm just going to do a little bit of Nivea balm. Alright, now that is officially the end of the video. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Hope you enjoyed the resurgence of the Tuesday scrape. Stick around. I may or may not do a Thursday shave. You never know. But I'm glad you stopped in. Hope you have a great week. I'll check up with you next time I shave. You never know when it'll be. Have a good night and God bless. We'll see you next time.